Hey kids, what's going on? Yeah, I know these are my readers, so they don't necessarily fit. I should get longer arms because I have a melon. Alright, so just kind of see shapes, fuzzy shapes on the GPS. Recycle, kids. Yeah, I gotta tell you, I have a new friend, and turn the seat warmers back on, boy. I'm telling you, if you have seat warmers, I don't care if it's winter, summer, fall. Everybody likes back massage. Everybody likes their muscles loosened up and stuff. I've been killing the swimming and the pull-ups lately, and man, oh man, does a few extra degrees on the old back feel pretty great. But yeah, so I get a little more silence sometimes. Maybe I have I'm a little more free. I had this experience with a past friend, and yeah, I've worked for myself. I do stuff, and it allows me more free time. If I'm not busy and everything daily, and maybe I'm only busy like a few hours a day. I mean, like 4. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, for me to, I can have free time and stuff, and then the old monkey brain gets after me and makes me do dumb stuff like, I don't know, send a bunch of angry messages because they're not replying and stuff. It's like, hey, I'm wanting to know what's going on and blah blah blah, a dialogue, and it's like, hey, I'm at work, I'm trying to focus. This relates to another video. You guys got any tips on focus? Go to that video and help me out, getting you guys to help me out with this one. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, that I assume it's the monkey brain fight or flight nonsense. It's just I think I'm insecure because I have time to think that I'm insecure, and I'm not knocking out a good book that I had. Gosh sakes. I'm not knocking out a good book that I had, getting after, that sorting out that sock drawer, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Let's make sure that collar's right and everything. Gotta keep this respectable for the people. But yeah, I think it's interesting, because here's the thing, you gotta look at it like that. There was the insecure side of it. Well, let's look at the other side of it, which is also insecurity related. Oh, they don't want to talk to me. They don't this, they don't that. Hey, man, they're probably doing something, And, if you were doing stuff, then you wouldn't be available, and then they would wonder about you maybe, And not to be playing games or anything, but as the great-grandma used to say when reading my nighttime stories, she said, distance makes the heart want to fondle. And it's sage advice, it's sage advice. Yeah, I think we all could take a page from Nan there and say that, you definitely appreciate things more the less diluted they are, And, yeah. So, I'm kind of straying away from it because I'm getting distracted with looking down the road here. Had to make a few transitions, so it took a little more brain capacity. Speaking of focus. But yep. I think that's really interesting, I mean, to get in your head about some stuff, go, they're not, they don't want to hear from me, or I need them all the time, or I need to send them messages, or whatever. It's like, the point of least resistance. It's like, oh well, that was the last thing you did. That was the last series of thoughts you were familiar with. Your mind was just like, hey, we were doing this earlier, let's keep doing it. till you die, till the next thing comes along. And then you really know that you're, that's another sign that you're really bored or you're not meeting your responsibilities, because as we've said in another video, you should have a schedule. You should have a schedule that you're following. So usually if you're keeping up with your homeostasis, and that's, you're walking, because we're a transient nomadic people, you're eating correctly, you're sleeping correctly, there's not a high likelihood that you're going to have the opportunity for the insecurity and the worry that, oh man, they're not thinking this or I'm thinking that. So as usual, I'm asking you guys for your input on this. What do you think? I don't know. I mean, because we both got to experience. We all probably have experienced this, but we've definitely experienced it both ways, as I was trying to say. And if you haven't, what can you do to put yourself in a position to where, you know what I mean? A lot of students, will experience, they were right there under their families and stuff and everything, and then they're away at college, and then they get supported by these new people and stuff. So then you have this contrast, and it's like, well, gosh, am I, and it doesn't have to be bipolar, it doesn't have to be binary, it can be an amalgam of both, but yeah, I mean, different people experience it different ways, but I'd have to say you definitely, you guys, you can tell I'm straying a little bit. I'm looking down the road, so to speak, with what we're talking about here. But yeah, please feel free to, see what you guys think down the comment section there. I mean, anybody that's anybody knows that the old comment section is where stuff gets done on YouTube. Yeah, the videos are great and everything, but obviously community is what allowed those videos to come to be, and the stimulation of that community. But yeah, the Cliff Notes is definitely comment section, you guys. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I think we all have a lot to learn from each other about this stuff. I know I'm definitely going to learn something from you guys. Wow, that's an interesting vehicle right there. I can't find out what the heck that thing's called. It's like a smart car SUV. It's like taller, and it's got to be what was that? It's a Ford, and it looks like a Ford smart car. But it's definitely shaped like, it looks greatly like a smart car, a BMW smart car. But alright guys, I better get, I think these videos are allowed to be under 10 minutes. I don't know how the YouTube works yet, so I'm figuring it out. But either way, to try to provide videos for monetization, I think is short-sighted. I think if you're, the product sells itself. So if we are doing something productive here, it'll be furthered by the market as necessary, at the very least, we've, walked away with our leaving and assuming new wares. Definitely got to share what we know about this big marble we're hoving around on. Anywho, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you.